Hello, and welcome to tonight's live stream for the Unretired AF podcast, the podcast created especially for the over 60 rabble rouser crowd.
Well, hello, I'm Jim.
And I'm Tab.
And today we're going to talk about our friends to help finish the sentence.
Yeah, this is where audience participation is a big plus.
Absolutely.
So we're going to read some sentences, and then we'll probably answer some too. And then we want to hear from you guys and see what's going on.
So thank you in advance for joining us.
Yeah. And so here are the rules of our show. When you post in the chat, you're going to be entered into our drawing to win a free, you want to show it? A free mug. We have a whole bunch of different mugs in our merch store at unretiredaf.com. And so if you comment something in the chat, you get entered into the drawing. We draw a winner at the end of the night. Must be present to win.
Yep.
So we will get started. And if you want, you can just let us know where you're tuning in from. If you don't want to answer any questions, that's fine. All right. First sentence to finish. Back in my day, we didn't need blank. How about that for you? Back in my day, we didn't need blank.
We didn't need second place trophies.
Oh, that's just bad. That's just bad.
Well, there's only one winner.
I know. Let's see. Let's find something that's not quite so cliche boomer. Back in my day, we didn't need, like, I'm trying to think, like, even now, like, what do we need now that we didn't need back then? I mean, GPS. I mean, we had that Thomas guide. We rocked that Thomas guide. Did you guys have Thomas guide where you're from? We didn't need any we didn't need no stinking GPS, right? We used the Thomas guide, or just some, landmarks. People would tell us how to get to their house, which we scribbled down on a piece of paper or bring it.
I mean, honestly, we didn't really need the internet. We got along fine.
We did. We had something that the young kids probably don't know much about called libraries.
Libraries, encyclopedias, books. Wow, amazing.
Did your parents buy encyclopedias?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had the encyclopedia.
Yeah.
The Encyclopedia Britannica, is that
we had, I think, World Book.
Oh, okay. All right. And we had them, and they were so great.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, having to do homework and pulling them out all the time.
Yeah.
I loved it. All right. Well, I see we've got some people here, but they are being quiet tonight. All right, we'll just keep moving along. Just know this little bad boy will not go home with you if you don't comment. So we want to encourage you to participate. All right. Next sentence to finish. I swore I'd never blank, but here we are. What do you think? How would you finish that one?
I don't know.
I swore I would never make videos for the internet. Seriously, like 15 years ago, I remember when people were doing videos and putting videos on Facebook, and I swore I would never do that.
Yeah.
And yet here we are. What else? I swore I'd never what? I swore I would never.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I swore I'd never.
I bet you there's a lot of them that you swore you would never. I swore I would never. I mean, I can honestly say this. I mean, it's not super funny, but I swore I'd never get a divorce. But here we are.
Yeah.
Second marriages.
Yeah. True.
So that's one. Let's see. There's a lot of things I swore I'd never do before I was a parent that I certainly did after.
Yeah.
I would be judgy for people who were doing certain things. Oh, here we go. You got to write that down, Joe. How are you doing, Joe? We didn't need to remember passwords. That is so true. I tell you what, those passwords are getting
You're
very
in the mug,
complicated
Joe.
now. They want letters, uppercase and lowercase. They want special characters, and then you know you don't want them to be used on anything else. So it's all of a sudden we all now have a book that we carry around with all of our passwords
Yeah.
in it. So yeah, no, that's a good answer.
Very good.
Thank you, Joe. And you are entered in the drawing for tonight's drawing for the mug. All right, moving on to the next one. The thing I miss most that no longer exists is, you know, I certainly do miss, and I know they still exist, but nobody has them anymore, our landline phones.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I liked going out and not having it, you know, because it feels like that long cord. Remember, we used to think our cord was so long.
Right.
Now it's really long. It'll go with you everywhere because you got your phone in the pocket. So I miss that. I like the landline. It was like a big deal if the phone rang. Remember?
Yeah.
It's like we would be like, oh, we didn't have caller ID, and we answered it every time. Now
Right.
the phone rings, and it's just like, what do you mean? Caller unknown or no caller ID. I'm not answering that. Who could it be or whatever?
Yeah, the thing I guess I miss the most is no longer a lot of the mom and pop places that used to exist, and you know, Big Corp bought them out or just forced them out. So I miss that. I miss the smaller venues and smaller things.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. You know, my dad and his wife, my stepmom, they used to go to this town in Wisconsin, and excuse me, the reason they loved it so much is because they didn't allow any franchises.
Oh.
So it was all mom and pop because they understood that was a big tourist draw for people, and they really guarded it, protected it. Now my dad's been passed away in 2003, so I don't know if it's still that way, but if they were smart and tried to keep their livelihood for tourism, they probably would do it. Hey Gretchen, how are you tonight? So we're playing a fun game tonight called Finish This Sentence, although Jim and I are having some trouble finishing the sentences. Hey Dawn.
You're in, Gretchen.
And we have Miss Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
So nice to see you tonight, Dawn. So we're talking about things we miss most that no longer exist. I thought landlines. Jim thought mom and pop shops. A lot of those are gone. Oh, Dawn, that's hilarious. I miss my youth. I know. I miss my waistline that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, that's funny. All right. How about the next one? And if you're still writing and you're writing something for this one, that just keep writing. We'll come back to you. And Dawn says, me too. Yeah, I know. I blame it on having a baby, but there's plenty of women who had babies that have a waistline, so I can't think I can do that too much. Oh, Gretchen says Schoolhouse Rock. I know. Schoolhouse Rock was the best, wasn't it? You know what Schoolhouse Rock is, right?
No.
I can't sing it because it's probably copyrighted.
Oh.
But remember, they had the preamble to the Constitution, little cartoon songs that came on like after school specials. Yeah. They were awesome. Joe says, school stores and penny candies. Yeah. Exactly. Like we had the Ben Franklin. And remember, Gretchen, remember we would go to the Thrifty and get the 10, was it 5 cent? I almost think it was 5 cent scoop of ice cream there. That was like a big treat. Mom and Dad would take us out for ice cream cones, and they were seriously like 5 cents. Like for a dime, you could get a double scoop.
Well, we had a Woolworths with like a soda bar on it.
Really?
Yeah.
And you could get like a
float,
like a float. That's what I was thinking.
Banana split or any of that kind of stuff.
All right.
And then they had bins that had all kinds of candy.
Sort of like how they have now at Cracker Barrel, how they've got all the candy, the old candies.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Except for it's not, $5.99.
It wasn't old then.
It wasn't expensive. Double scoop dime. Yeah, that was so good. They had like chocolate malted crunch. That was my favorite. I love that one. And they had a good rainbow sherbet. Sherbet. Is that how you say it? Sherbet?
Sherbet.
But everybody says sherbet, but I think it's technically, I think it is called sherbet. All right. Next question. Oh, did we go back to the rules? Oh, no, we aren't there yet. All right. All right, guys, this one is a good one. The smell that reminds me of my childhood is, hey, Eddie, that fast Eddie. So good to see you tonight. I'm so glad you made it. All right, the smell that reminds me of my childhood is blank. I know, Gretchen says, it's totally sherbet. I know, it is totally sherbet. Nobody says sherbet, but they spell it weird. Must be one of those weird words. Sunday sauce.
Explain, please.
Yeah, we need an explanation of Sunday sauce. I'm not sure what that is. Is that like a chocolate sauce that goes on a sundae? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, I mean, it could be caramel. It could be strawberry. It could be all the stuff to make a sundae.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking. Gretchen says the smell of violet, and I don't know why. And Eddie says, I smell that reminds me of my childhood.
That's good.
Oh, the things I smell. Oh, hey, Tony. Oh, hang on. Hey, Tony. The smell right after a rain. I know that ozone smell is so good. It's really good for you too. It's really good for you. I was reading, I was watching a show and they were talking about so many people back in like the Victorian times would go to the seaside for like healing.
Yeah.
It's because the ocean with the waves and stuff, it makes ozone also.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's supposed to be healing. And it's right after the rain, there's a lot of ozone in the air. It's very good for you. I love that smell. Eddie says, Italians makes, Sunday sauce. Okay. With the red sauce, with all the meat and the fixings, pasta. Okay. I gotcha. I should have known that. Sunday sauce. We've watched a lot of, what's the guy's name? We were trying to remember it the other time that
Nick
Scarvino.
Stellino, something like that.
Nick Stellino. And he had I think that's what it is, Stellino.
Yeah.
And he would talk about their Sunday sauce. And and then also when we watched the Nona's.
Yeah.
Remember we watched Nona's on Netflix. And with Vince Vaughn, that was a great movie. And all the Nonas trying to make their Sunday sauce. Yep. That was great. That's a great memory right there. What about you, Jim?
Well,
what smell reminds you of childhood?
Two smells. When we lived in when I lived in South Carolina, there was a paper mill.
Oh.
And the smell of that.
That doesn't sound like a good smell.
And then when I lived on the coast in Mississippi, they had a cat food factory.
Both are bad.
I know, but I mean, that was...
You don't have any good smells?
Childhood. Well, yeah. I mean, the ocean and tide and fish, all that.
I mean, I remember the smell of my grandfather's pipe. I remember that. I love that smell. And I like the smell, and I remember the smell of, I think it was Chantilly lace. Is that the name of that perfume that was real popular back then? And somebody we knew that was always hugging us, and we were always around wore that, and I remember that too.
I don't know.
Tony says root beer floats from A&W drive-ins. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We remember the A&W. That was so good with the little crystals of ice in it. Oh, so good. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. White Shoulders. Gretchen says White Shoulders. That's probably what I'm thinking of. That's exactly what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure who wore that, but I remember that. And then, of course, Love's Baby Soft back in the 70s. We all like that. And the gee, your hair smells terrific. And that stuff really did make your hair smell terrific. It did. All right. Next question. Oh, wait. Now we're going to let everybody know. If we have some new people here, when you post in the chat, you're entered in our drawing for a free Unretired AF mug. We have a lot of different designs. You get to choose which one you want. We draw a winner at the end of the night, and you must be present to win. All right. Next question or next sentence. I knew I was getting older when. How about you? Do you have one?
Well,
you knew you were getting older when what?
When the last time I got carded and the girl told me that was the first time she ever met somebody as old as I was.
What?
Yeah.
That is rude.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go. Fast Eddie. Aquanet purple can. Yes.
That used to make the best flamethrowers there was. The Aquanet.
We love the Aquanet. We went through a lot of that in my house too. The 80s was all about that. Joe says, I saw my mother's face in the mirror. What was the question again?
Old.
Oh, well, yes. That same thing has happened to me. Going through a photo album, I saw a picture of my mom when she was in the water, and then I realized it wasn't my mom. It was me. It was me. It looked just like her. Yeah, same thing. Radio Man, welcome to our live stream. You got to write that one down. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Says, I forgot where I parked at Walmart. You know what? That happened to me in my 30s. So that's good that if it took you till you were older for that to happen, that's really good. All right, Radio Man, you are entered in the drawing for this lovely mug or another design that we have if you would choose. All right. Gretchen says, when I realize that I make noise now when I stand, that's it. I know. I do too. That is no bueno. I knew I was getting older when, there's probably been a lot of those moments. I think for me, when I had to get glasses, that was like one that I was really not wanting to admit to as needing glasses. And when I finally broke down, like I was okay with the readers.
Yeah.
At 40, I had to get readers. I could live with the readers. But then when I had to get the full on glasses at 60, it's no bueno. Now I have to have them. Can't see. Fast Eddie says, wherever I go, I have a favorite spot I park, so I always remember where my car is. That's a good idea. That's good. That's a really good idea. That way you don't forget. Yep. Tony says, when I forget where I put my glasses, like my dad did a lot, I'm guilty of that too. That's why I just have multiple pairs.
Yeah.
So
I just don't ever take mine off.
I stash them around. Yeah. No. Yeah. Forget where I put my glasses. Go into a room, forget why I'm there. And then lately, it seems like this last year, I turned 62 last year. I'll be 63 this year. Is starting a sentence before I finish it. I forgot the rest of it. That happens more often than is comfortable right now.
Yeah.
So no good. All right. Next one. All right. This is a more positive note. The best thing about getting older is, what about you, Jim? Best thing.
I guess, selfishly, I could give a crap what anybody thinks about what I do.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
That is the best part. All right. Tony says, I think my wife hid them in my sock drawer once. Wow. She sounds like we'd like her. I think we'd like her around here. Gretchen says, when I went to do things I used to do and realized I could break a hip now. I know. So true. And Dawn says, when the doctor said I needed a colonoscopy, I know. It's just, we become like that insurance commercial. We become your parents. It's like we do. We become our parents, and we swear we're never going to talk about stuff like our health and our aches and pains. But you know what? I don't think the older generation meant to do it either. It just happens.
Right.
You get older and it just happens. All right. Let's talk about some of the best things. The best thing about getting older is, like Jim said, not giving a crap what anybody says. I think it is, it's kind of nice because if it's some of the younger people that were raised right, they will be sort of deferential to you, like, more so than they would be to other people, to let you go ahead or just open the door for you or something more, just more courtesy, I guess.
Yeah.
People extend more courtesy, and that's kind of nice. I haven't had anybody be a jerk about that.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. Gretchen says, knowing your worth, truly. Yep. Tony says they pick you up in a golf cart at the airport. That is a good thing about being older. They will pick you up in the golf cart. And they go fast. They go fast whipping through there. Joe says, not wanting to deal with drama. Not wanting to deal with drama. Yep. I don't want to deal with drama either. Yep. And you don't have to. You can just tell people to shut up.
Yeah.
And they just laugh and think it's cute rather than,
right.
be mad. Eddie, the discounts at restaurants is the best part about getting older. I forgot about that. That's true. The discounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great. I have to say, I started getting offered the discounts before I was even old enough for them. That's not very good. That's funny. That is funny. Any others that you can think of? The best part about getting older?
No, not really.
Okay, we'll move on.
I think we've covered it.
Okay, we'll move on. If you add anything in, we'll come back to you. Oh, here we go. This is a good one, Radio Man. Taking naps in the afternoon.
I agree.
Jim enjoys his naps. I'm still like a kindergartner. I can't take a nap. I never could. I still can't. So that's great. That's fantastic. All right. How about this one, guys? The most underrated skill at our age is what? What do you think that we know how to do that's underrated at our age? How about cooking?
Yeah, cooking's one. That would be good.
I think a lot of people, young people, don't know how to cook.
How about negotiating?
Yeah, conflict resolution.
I think
people, a lot of people who are younger don't know how to do that.
Right. Most of us know where the dipstick is to check our oil.
Right.
Know how to check your air in your tires.
Yeah.
Know where the battery is.
But the most underrated skill at our age. I mean, it's probably just the things like you're talking about, just like how to run a household and how to maintain a household.
Right.
That's, pretty much the two things that men and women traditionally do.
Yeah.
And I think people now, if they lose a button on their shirt, they just throw it away, instead of learning how to sew a button on. Yeah, exactly, Tony.
Yep.
Tony says knowing how to fix stuff. Yeah. And I don't even blame the young people at all. I think that they just weren't taught.
Correct, Radio Man. Dealing with difficult situations.
Deal with difficult situations. That is so true. It's so true. I mean, when I was younger, I would fly off the handle at stuff that now I know how to deal with a little better. So I think that's a really good point. All right. If anybody else comments, we'll come back to that one. We're going to move along. The most ridiculous thing from my childhood was, probably was my mom taking me to school when I was little, and she'd have to walk me into school with rollers in her hair and a scarf on her head. Ridiculous. I can't think of any other ridiculous things. There were a lot of ridiculous things, though.
There were.
Fast Eddie, figuring out your wants from your needs. Yeah, just because she wants something doesn't mean you need it. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. That's a really good underrated skill. Figuring out our wants from our needs. All right. I know you guys have had some ridiculous things happen, or had dealt with some ridiculous things. Can you think of anything ridiculous?
Oh, I mean, what is a timeout? What is standing in the corner with your nose in the corner if you did something bad for? You know?
Did they have those when we were kids? I don't remember anybody getting a timeout. I just remember getting your butt whooped.
Well, that too.
Yeah, that wasn't ridiculous.
No.
That was scary.
It was very deserved.
Yeah. And Gretchen says moving a lot. Yeah. Yes. Moving a lot was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, how about go outside and don't come in? And, and that was kind of ridiculous. We couldn't even go in.
Yeah.
Not allowed in the house. I don't know if we were so much that we weren't allowed. It was discouraged. It was highly discouraged unless you had to use the toilet. Right? All right. We'll come back to that. If anybody has anything more on that, we will come back to it. We'll give another quick review of the rules. Post in the chat. You're entered in the drawing for this bad boy right here. But you have to be present to win. We do a drawing at the end of the night. Oh, Gretchen, welcome to the dirt yard on the hose. Exactly. Exactly. We had a babysitter with a dirt yard. She didn't even have any grass. We had to go outside. Go outside, and here's the hose. Oh, Eddie got one. Big, my father's remote control. Isn't that ridiculous? That's ridiculous. Get up. Get up and get that. Oh, I know one that's ridiculous for you, Gretchen. How about Mom would give you $5 to go to why not even be $5, $1 to go get cigarettes, and they would sell them to us when we were children to take home to our mother with a note. We would have a note.
Wow.
Yeah, they would do that back then too. I mean, they knew. Oh, lighting Mom's cigarettes. All right, we're on the same page there. We're on the same page. Yeah. People are probably going to be like, wow, those girls, man. All right. Okay, how about this one? The habit I finally dropped is, oh, that's funny, Gretchen, while she was driving. Yeah, because she didn't want to take her hands off the wheel. That would be unsafe, so she had her children light cigarettes for her. My God, that is so ridiculous. I didn't even think about it. All right, the habit I finally dropped is...
Well,
are we also undisciplined? We can't think of any habits we dropped.
Wearing long pants.
Was that a habit? Was that a habit?
Kind of.
The habit I finally dropped is, I mean, I think it, truly, on a serious note, just trying to not be negative. Just trying to have more positive words. I mean, yeah, I'm smart ass and all that, but just trying not to say negative stuff. Smoking. Yeah, that's a good one, Dawn. I quit smoking too. And that was hard. That's a good one. I can't say that I've had, that I've given up cake, because we have cake for later after the show. So, as you can see, our diet's not going so great. Gretchen says bad friends. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I can say that too, that we've given up on people who are user friends.
Yep.
And have put boundaries on that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Joe says, I have to go, but thank you both for all the good fun. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
I hope you come back. We do it every Tuesday, same time, same place. Thank you so much. All right. Next one. The lie we were told growing up that turned out to be complete bullshit is, I think
something about going blind.
I don't want that. No. We are listed as family friendly. Even though we have bullshit in the name. Even though we have bullshit in our sentence. I mean, I think one of the lies that we were told growing up, and I'm not even sure that it was that we were told it, or if that was just assumed, but that the adults had their shit together. They don't. I mean, I think that's the thing that was complete bullshit. Nobody really had their shit together, and we thought they did, or at least I did when I was younger, thinking people had their shit together, and they don't. Everyone's just trying to figure it out. Radio man, LOL. Yeah. Let's see. Any others with a lie? Anything else that you thought was complete rubbish, or that you found out?
I'm sure there's 1,000 of them, but I just can't think of one right now.
I mean, they told us so much stuff growing up that if we just worked hard, that everything would be okay. And we've seen now in our generation, we see a lot of people, and that's not true. You can do everything right and still, things can be very rough. Oh, Gretchen, Santa. And now, come on now. I don't think we really believed in that. Oh, that is a good one, Tony. The government will take care of us. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I ever believed that one, though. Oh, that's a good one, Eddie. Coffee will stunt your growth. They did say that. And I don't believe that at all. Coffee will stunt your growth. If anything, it probably made us taller.
Yeah, those are good.
That's good. That's good. I drank coffee as a kid. I liked it. I drank it as a kid. You know what? I did things that made me feel adult, that made me feel grown up. All right. Next one. The most awkward thing that was totally normal back then was
drinking out of the hose.
Was that awkward? Yeah, I guess that could be. Yeah, Gretchen. Yeah. Yep. I see that none of us are blind, so that was total bullshit, right? Eddie, I was thinking the same thing, Gretchen, but I wasn't sure how to put it. Oh, you guys are funny. Let's see. The most awkward thing that was totally normal back then was, I mean, I think it's weird that a lot of times the adults back then, especially like my mom, she would get her hair done once a week, and she only like showered once a week.
Wow.
I think that's weird, but it's normal back then. Eddie, you haven't lived till you meet a woman that can take your teeth out at parties. We don't know what kind of parties those are.
Oh my goodness, Eddie. Wow.
That's why he's fast, Eddie.
That's why he's fast, Eddie.
Gretchen says, being left alone as kids.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Being left alone as kids, for sure. The most awkward thing. That was totally normal back then. And it wasn't just us. It was so many, kids just raising themselves back then. I mean, we would do stuff like, did you guys ever have cars that wouldn't start? You have to push start them. And we didn't think anything of that.
Well, they had to be standard to do that, but yeah.
Yeah, of course they were standard. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't think
anything
anything
of it. What you
got
to do.
We didn't think anything of it.
No.
I mean.
I still can't get over Eddie's gum's wonder, man.
Yeah, we know where your mind is going. Hey. Thanks, Eddie. Just kidding. Tony says, doing the dishes by hand in the sink. I still do that. We don't have a dishwasher in this house. We have one before, but we don't have one now. And I feel it. I'm feeling the pain. But even when we had the dishwasher, we didn't. Just with the two of us, I did, when I was younger and more family around, but now just the two of us, I don't. Okay. The first time I realized my parents were clueless was when they blank.
Oh,
I have one for this. The first time I realized my parents were totally freaking clueless was when my dad got up to go to work. And he started freaking out because he went out to go to work and the car was gone. And so he called the police, and the police, took down the report or whatever. Well, then they called him back and said, sir, your car has not been stolen. Your car was repossessed because you didn't make the payment. And I'm thinking, what kind of dumbasses are running this outfit here? Tony says, we did when our drain stopped up recently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, doing the dishes by hand. Yeah. I tried to argue with my sister. Yeah. Yeah, that ended up in lots of fist fights, and I wouldn't even call it fist fights, just scuffling, sibling scuffling. When did you first realize your parents were clueless?
I don't know. Probably at some parties after all their friends were drinking, and children were to be seen and not heard. That kind of deal.
Right. Yeah. I think.
Oh, no. I guess the biggest time.
Okay.
The biggest cluelessness was when my dad bought my mother a microwave, and she put a Jiffy Pop popcorn in the microwave. Yeah. Dad was not impressed.
No, that is pretty clueless.
Dad was not impressed.
Pretty clueless. Oh my gosh. Gretchen says, no, that's when I realized mom and dad were clueless. Oh, when they tried to argue with me. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I was a way better arguer than they were. They were like very peaceful, and I was like not peaceful. All right. Another run of the rules. If you post in the chat, we'll enter you in the drawing to win this lovely bad boy right here. We're going to draw a winner at the end of the night, and you must be present to win. All right. The sentence I never thought I'd say out loud is, I love my blank. And let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG. What do you think that you would say that I love my blank? I mean, there's a few things that I love, that I'm older now. I like having more pillows in the bed. I love having more pillows in the bed because I put a pillow between my knees. I have some, what we got here? Fast Eddie, when my father moved my brother's car and asked me to sit in it and was wondering what the smell was in it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is so funny. That's hilarious. And they act like, or we think that they didn't have that stuff around. They did. Gretchen says, I love my mattress. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, sleep is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I like all my pillows in the bed for the same reasons, sleep. Dawn says, fuzzy blankie. It was between the pillow and the blankie. I like it. I like my blanket I have out here when we're watching TV at night. I have it on my legs. I love it. Tony says, peace and quiet. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Going to bed early. There you go. That's one I wish I was better at. Jim's pretty good at that. He gets up early. I am not as good. Okay. Moving right along. How about this one, guys? The sound that instantly takes me back is, hot rods. Sound of a hot rod engine.
Yep.
Oh, that takes me back, like a Chevelle or a GTO or something with a nice
rumble,
nice muscle car rumble to it. Yeah, I like that. Instantly takes me back. Or if I hear something like that, I'll turn my head if we're out and we'll look, both of us, and see what it is. There's nothing like that sound.
Yep, I agree.
That's why people, with the electric cars that, it's like silently go by.
Yeah.
You almost want to hear the little Jetson sound.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Gretchen says Harleys. Yeah, the Harley definitely makes a very specific sound. I mean, there's other sounds, though, that take me back, too. Radio Man says music from the 70s. Yep, that definitely takes me back. My mom had this percolator coffee pot, and it had a very specific sound. I can hear that sound, and not that I hear it anymore, but I can hear it in my head, that specific sound. It was one of those percolators that has like a clear little knob on the top, and the coffee would go up in it, and it would percolate, and it would make a little sound.
Yeah, we had a grandfather clock.
Oh,
the tick.
Yeah, those are all great sounds. And I can also hear, we lived with our grandparents for a bit, and I can also remember the sound of my grandfather sawing, because he had a workshop in the basement. I can hear him sawing down there, and that sound was really cool sound too. All right. If you're still writing something, we'll come back to you. Don't hesitate. Put it up there, and we'll bring it back. I'm going to move on, though. The food we ate that would horrify people now is Spam. We had a lot of Spam. I don't know if people would eat that now. I mean, we still have Spam. We have Spam in food storage.
Vienna sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Potted meat.
Like that devil's wood. Is that what they call devil's
ham or devil? Yeah. Because they had a tuna or a chicken one as well.
Right. What was the name of that? Devil something. Eddie said, I had a great answer to that, but I'll keep it to myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Naughty Eddie.
We don't, and we don't care so much in the live streams, because I don't monetize them. And the only time that it matters really is if it's something that's monetized, because the advertisers don't like certain things to be said. But we don't monetize the live streams, so that's why you don't get any commercials during them.
Underwood, there you go.
I knew
Underwood deviled ham.
I knew it was something wood.
Yeah,
I knew it was something wood. Oh, whoops. Tony says, my mom ate pickled pig's feet. Yuck. Our mom ate it too. So gross. And chicken feet. Chicken feet are disgusting.
Wow.
Gretchen says, Underwood deviled ham. That's what it was. And she says, oh my God, our mom too. Yep, our mom ate pickled pig's feet. So weird. I mean, some of the stuff they ate was weird. Don't you think? Like some of the Jell-O salad combos were weird.
Well, I think you like it, but I despised it, was liver and onions and fried gizzards.
No, I don't like fried gizzards. Fried gizzards are like a piece of fried tire rubber or eraser. Yeah, there's no eating that. But I didn't mind the like the chicken liver. My mom would make rice with like chicken liver and chicken hearts in it. And,
nope.
I didn't think about it. I mean, I think about it now. I don't make it, but we ate all that stuff.
Nope.
Giblet gravy for Thanksgiving with all the weirdness. Yeah, weird. Eddie says, never worse than onions on rye with mayo. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good, does it? Gretchen says giblet gravy. Yeah, the giblet gravy. That was Mm-mm.
There you go.
Oh, liverwurst on rye with onions and mayo. I gotcha. Oh, not liverwurst. Yeah, liverwurst. You know what? I can eat liverwurst, and I like rye, and I like onions, and I like mayo, so it might have worked for me. Tony says, my wife is horrified by White Castles. I wonder why. Why? They're so good. But I guess, you know, like
is that everything. Because you have to eat 40 of them to get feel full?
Right. Right. We ate some weird stuff back then, though. We did. We did. All right. How about this one? The thing I've become irrationally picky about is...
For me, food.
Food. For me, it's meat. I'm really picky about meat. I've always been picky about meat, but I'm even pickier now. It has to be done. No bloodiness at all from steak. I can't do it. Just can't do it. Yeah, I'm really, really picky about food. You know what? I'm picky about a lot of things, to be honest. Let's just get honest. I'm picky about a lot of things. I like things to be a certain way. I'm picky about where I sit on an airplane. I'm picky about what hotels I'll stay at. Before I used to not be too picky about it. Now I'm more picky. Oh, Gretchen, pens, always. Yeah, Gretchen, I remember that. Still are. Yeah, on quiz night, she won't use the pens I bring. She has her own.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like you. Jim has his own pen too. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it now. He usually has a pen on him. He's picky about pens too. I'm picky about shoes. I like to be comfortable. I used to not care. I used to wear uncomfortable shoes if they were cute. Now, not so much. not so much. I think that's probably all the women in the group feeling that. All right. We'll give one more shout out about the rules. When you post in the chat, you're entered into a drawing to win this lovely mug. At the end of the night, we will draw a name, and you must be present to win. We have a bunch of different mugs to choose from in our unretiredaf.com store. And whatever one you choose, we will send it to you. All right. The TV show we were absolutely not allowed to watch was...
I didn't have one.
You could watch anything you wanted?
Well, on the 3 channels that were available.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything bad back then.
Well, not bad, but like more grown up. Like...
No. Not for me, anyway.
Like, I think there was, I remember one time they had The Exorcist came on TV, and I was in like 7th or 8th grade. They were showing it on TV, and my mom said I couldn't watch it. And so I went to my friend Gail's house, and the one time my mom decided to be a responsible parent, she called Gail's mom and said, she can't watch that. The Exorcist, if you guys are going to watch that, she can't watch that over there. So that was one of the things I couldn't eat. Eddie says, I still eat it. Okay, so that's the liverwurst on rye with onions and mayo. Okay, it sounds good. It didn't sound terrible. Sybil, still scarred. I know. That's the problem. We were allowed to watch it, and it is scarring. It's probably the worst show I ever watched. I mean, I know when I was growing up. And see, fascinating. My wife talking to me while I'm trying to watch videos. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. There were a lot of kids that weren't allowed to watch like MASH. Their parents didn't let them watch MASH, or Saturday Night Live. They weren't allowed to watch that either. So yeah, so there was some of that. And let's see, what happened here? And Tony says, I try to avoid horror movies. I do too. I can't do horror movies at all. I don't even know what I was thinking. I still haven't seen The Exorcist to this day. I just can't. I don't really have much interest. I mean, probably the worst, what I would consider horror movie that I like is Jaws. I love Jaws. It's one of my favorite movies. All right. How about this one, guys? The commercial that still lives rent-free in my head.
Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? I like that. I'm a pepper. He's a pepper. She's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Dr. Pepper commercial. Oh, I thought I clicked that. Sorry, guys. Any commercials that you guys remember? Why does it keep doing? Oh, you know what? I've said it wrong. That's why it keeps doing that. Okay. Well, the Bic Banana Ink Crayon.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure what that is. And was that a commercial? The Bic Banana Ink Crayon? You have to explain. Oh, the Big Fig Newton. Were you trying to write the Big Fig Newton and you write the Bic Banana Ink Crayon? I don't know. Tony says, Mr. Whipple squeezing the Charmin.
That was a good one.
I know. That was a great one. And Radio Man says, the Norelco Christmas ad. What was that? What was it of? Do you remember?
A shaver.
I know, but I don't remember what it was. You'll have to give us a little clue what was in that commercial. I can't remember it. The Big Fig Newton. Okay. Yep. I loved Fig Newtons. The Double Mint what? I don't remember that one. Gretchen says, no, 2 different commercial songs that I like in my head. Oh, okay. I don't remember the Big Banana whatever one. That's funny. I'm trying to think of what other ones. I mean, gee, your hair smells terrific. That one is in my head too. Oh, how about OJ running through the airport, trying to make his flight? That one's a little ironic now, kind of funny.
Yeah. Stay thirsty, my friend.
Wrigley commercial. Yeah. Eddie, we were not allowed to watch Richard Pryor stand-up routine. Yep. Yeah. No, we weren't either. We did, but I think we had to get it on like tape, like a VCR tape, and rent it. Yes. Chew, double mint gum. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, Radio Man, gum. Gotcha. Double mint. Yeah, okay. All right. Two mints in one. Gotcha. Oh yeah, those were good. Those were good commercials. It was just a different time because there was only 3 channels, so everybody watched the same thing. Now there's so much, not a lot of commonality, I don't think, for the youth like there was for us. All right, how about this one, guys? The rule we broke the second we got a driver's license.
Burnouts.
Burnouts. That didn't take you very long. Oh, Gretchen with the pearl drops. I know. You know, I got some toothpaste that is some fluoride-free toothpaste from Walmart called Hello, and it tastes like pearl drops. And it's almost that same consistency as pearl drops. It's called Hello in like a teal box. So good. So good. Reminded me a lot of pearl drops. The rule we broke the second we got a driver's license was, Radio Man, see how fast Dad's car went. That's right. I think the rule I broke was I just was never where I was supposed to be in the car. I wasn't supposed to be with certain people. I was with them. Wasn't supposed to go certain places. That's where I went. It wasn't going to follow the rules. Anybody else on the driver's license edition? How about donuts? Did you do donuts?
No.
I never did a donut. Gretchen says, I didn't break the rules. You taught me how to drive. Yes, I did. And you're a good driver. Does I sound like Rain Man there? You're a good driver. I'm a good driver. I'm a good driver. All right. All right. How about this one, guys? The road trip snack that defines that era was, I mean, for me, it was a Big Gulp. With a Big Gulp.
Taffy.
What kind of taffy?
Saltwater taffy.
Just like the individually wrapped bits?
No, I mean, you get like a stick.
Oh, I didn't. Did they have that when we were kids or younger?
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't have
it.
Oh, Gretchen says Big Gulp. Yeah, Big Gulp. And we would do peanuts in the shell too. We like those. All right, I'm thinking this week's questions were a little weaker than last week's. I tried, guys. If you have any ideas about what we could talk about, I'm always open. There's another set of the rules. If you have missed it the other 20 million times I've shown it tonight, if you comment in the chat, you get entered into a drawing for this mug or one like it. We have a bunch of different styles in our store, and at the end of the night we do a drawing. If we pick your name, we pick your name, we'll send it out to you, but you must be present to win. All right. The store we went to that doesn't exist anymore was, Radio Man says, cheese spread and crackers with plastic stick. Oh, yeah. That was good. That was really good. I like that. I also like the cheese and peanut butter crackers that came in the little pack of 6.
Yeah, they still have those.
I know. They still have the cheese spread and crackers with the plastic stick, too. Yeah. Tony says, Lay's potato chips. I only ate one to prove them wrong, though. Oh. Fast Eddie. Big N. I don't know what Big N is.
We need some clarification there.
I don't know what Big N is. Gretchen says, the Wild Pear, best shoes ever. Yeah, that was a good shoe store. Oh, Big N is a store. Okay. He's saying it's a store that doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Big N. I'm trying to think of stores that I liked. I mean, I don't remember the name of it. I think it was called Jute and Hoops, and it was like a weird store that had all kind of cool stuff in it. And it had all kind of weird stuff in it, but it was good. I liked it. All right. And I also missed like the mall stores too. Fast Eddie says Gold Circle. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. I mean, I missed the mall stores, you know. I mean, I know they still have some, but I liked JCPenney and Sears and Montgomery Ward, and all those are gone from here. I don't know if you still have them where you are, but they're gone from here. Radio Man says McCullen's 5 and Dime store. Okay. Yeah, we had Ben Franklin. That was ours that we had. Oh, and Gretchen says Mervyn's. Yeah, Mervyn's was a great store. It was a really good store. I like that store. There's so many. I mean, there's just so many. And we don't even have like the same shopping experience anymore.
Right.
It's the internet wrecked that.
Yep.
The internet wrecked that.
Yep.
Okay. How about this? The thing we bought from a catalog was, did you guys ever buy anything from a catalog? We often got back to school clothes.
Not when I was a kid.
No? Well, you could go to the base, to the PX. Did they have clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, we didn't. So we would get school clothes from the catalog, Sears catalog, Montgomery Ward, JCPenney, those 3. We did a lot of catalog shopping. We lived in a small town, 10,000 people. There weren't a lot of highfalutin stores there. I'll give you guys a second on that one. Tony says JC Whitney car parts and accessories. You know that one?
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Gretchen says, entire 6th to 7th grade wardrobe. Yep, that all came from the catalog. And what a pain in the ass if stuff didn't fit and you had to send it back. That's why everybody's mom has a sewing machine, because they had to alter it because it didn't fit. Because sending it back was such a pain in the ass. All right. How about this one? The song that guaranteed everyone sang along. American Pie.
Yeah.
Everybody would sing along with American Pie. If the song came on the radio, what can you think of? I'm trying to think even for you and I, because we sing a lot together.
What about that Casey and the Sunshine Band? What was it called? Sunshine?
What?
Well,
he did Shake Your Booty. He did Shake Your Booty. He did
Brick House.
Oh, by the Commodores.
Commodores, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout, yeah.
Shout, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Trying to think what other songs to get everybody singing.
Some John Denver songs.
Really? They get everybody singing?
Well, yeah, everybody knew them. Well, probably not in your wild ass group, but
I'm like, John Denver. I mean, I listen to John Denver, but I can't see that getting everybody off the,
okay,
getting everybody up. No, it's not. You had different people. That's fine. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah, people would sing along with that. Oh, there you go. That's the way. I like it. Yeah, that's the one, Tony. That's the one. Yeah, that would definitely get. Oh, yes, Daphne. How are you? How are you? Daphne is another Arizonan. So glad you could join us out here tonight. You are getting entered your name into the raffle for one of these bad boys. We give out a mug like this or one like it at the end of the night. So we only have 2 more questions. So if you hang around, you have to be present to win. She says hi. Yeah, she's a new viewer. So happy to see you. So glad that you made it. All right. The song that guaranteed everyone sang along. I think that's it for that one. All right. How about this one? The class we all hated was, that doesn't take me more than a microsecond to say. Any math class, algebra 1 or algebra 2. Geometry was okay. Algebra was just stupid. It didn't make any sense to me. I did not like it. See, Daphne's got it. Math. It's like, and I asked my teacher in algebra, why do I need this? Show me one application that I would need to know it in real life, because I'm having a hard time understanding the concept. And he couldn't do it. Fascinating English. Oh, pains my heart. Pains my heart. How about for you? Which class did you hate?
I don't know. Spanish.
Foreign language. Gotcha. All right. And then our last question of the night. The thing I want more of in this chapter of life is blank. What do you guys want more of? I just want more peace and joy.
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah, same thing. Peace, joy, freedom. Not as much bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. In this chapter of life, I think I can say for myself, I've spent a lot of decades of putting other people before myself. And I'm excited in this chapter of life that you and I can put ourselves first, and not have to always put other people first. I didn't mind it. I don't have any regrets, but it'll be nice to be able to focus on us.
All these are good.
Time on the life clock. Yep. Yeah.
Dude, Daphne.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. Travel. Yes, that's a good one, Daphne. And then Radio Man, relaxing. Definitely. All kids up to now me. Yep. It's been kids, it's been volunteering, it's been I did so much volunteering. I know a lot of us have done all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of nice not to have to put other people first.
Yeah.
And not feel selfish about it.
Yep.
And Fast Eddie, the thing I want more of this chapter in my life is women that can take their teeth out. Eddie! Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to go with that.
On that note, I think it's time to draw.
Okay, we're going to do the drawing. Do I draw it this time?
No, you did it last time.
Okay, I forgot. I didn't remember. All right, we're going to do the drawing now. We'll see who is going to win the mug. Oh, look at that. The winner is Daphne. You won. You came in at the last minute and clinched it.
How about that?
All right, so let me change up the thing here so you know what to do. Now, what did I do with my thing? I had a thing, and did I delete it? I did. I deleted it. Okay. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. I had a thing and I deleted it accidentally. All right. So what you need to do, Daphne, is go to unretiredaf.com and choose a mug. Just look in the drinkware tab, choose a mug. Email us at unretiredafpodcast@gmail.com and let us know which mug you'd like, and include your name and address. And we will get that ordered for you tomorrow, and you'll get it shipped out. Let's see here. Oh, and Daphne, that's funny. That's funny. I'm glad you got dinner cleared up in time too. And Radio Man says, congrats. And just like to go through and post everybody. Congrats. Tony says, congrats. Dawn says, good night. Good night, Dawn. Can I ask how old you guys are? Yeah, we are. I am 62 and
I just turned 65.
Yeah. So we're OGs. Is that what they call it?
We are OGs.
We are OGs. So, and let me know. Oh, wait. Let me put this back. I'm sorry. I took that off, Daphne. So I'll leave that up there for a little bit for Daphne. Make sure that you get the so the process is you go to our store and pick it out. We'll order it with our vendor. And so pick it out, choose what you want, send us an email, let us know which one you want, and include your name and address in the email. And we will get it sent out to you. So congrats. That's awesome. And let us know. Oh, you got a screenshot of it? Okay, perfect. All right. All right.
Are we too old, Eddie?
Are we too old? Oh. Yeah, you don't know. We don't know how old people are on here.
No.
I'm just assume all the time that people are in sort of our age range. Jim and I are what they call trailing boomers, and then I know Gretchen is Gen X, one of the the first years of Gen X. We're some of the last years of boomers. So I think they call it Generation Jones is another thing they call it. We were the drink out of the hose okay, so you're the same age as me. I'm almost 63 too. I'll be 63 in a couple months.
That's Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Good night, Eddie.
Good night, guys. Have a good one.
And
thanks for joining us.
Hang on, I'm still doing comments here. You're both younger than my husband. Oh, what's going on here with this? Tony says I'm almost 63. Eddie says I'm 62. So we got a lot of 62 people in here.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Well, that's it for us, guys. Good night. Thank you so much. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to do in the live stream, and everybody's saying good night, good night, good night, good night. If you have any ideas of anything that you'd like to do in the live stream, just let us know, and we'd be happy to accommodate.
Yep.
All right. Well, see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.